morning and welcome to, unfortunately, a one-take Monday. Today was freaking crazy. It is shortly after midnight, just a few minutes. Razvan just left a little bit ago. He popped by after I finished my day's work. We went downtown, got a pizza, came back here and watched a bunch of episodes of Lost. Anyways, I spent the majority of my day working on this thing. So, progressively getting worse over the last couple weeks. You can hear the car coming down the road. Makes this clicking noise every time one of the wheels goes around. So I drove it the other day. You hit the brakes, heavy pulsation in the pedal's moving back and forth like this. There's like a thick spot in one of the rotors. So I gave it a visual the other day and found out that the rear rotors are totally fried. And I saved one of them here, and I'm going to show you. This is ridiculous. So here's the old rear rotor. This is kind of shiny, although pretty much dead, but look at that. My God, there's no material left at all. It's down to the iron or steel. It's got to be a steel blank that it once was. Totally rusted, so as the pad is going over these thick bumps of rust, it was just causing crazy pedal vibration and a lot of noise. So I looked around the whole car. All four pads were low and all four rotors were almost that bad. So we went to Honda today. 4 new rotors, pads everywhere. So I figured, I've done brakes on that a couple times. Did the E60 M5, Bobby's 525, Kennon's 525, Colt's 540, Razvan's 540. I've done a million different BMW brakes. It's easy as pie. So I thought, well, it's a Honda Civic. How bad can it be? It's a couple years newer, maybe they're a little smarter. No. Took me over 6 hours today. Freaking horrible. The front's not so bad. You get the wheel off. Caliper comes off fairly straightforward. Caliper carrier comes off fairly straightforward. However, Honda decided it's a good idea to screw the rotors to the car. Okay, not a big surprise. Plenty of manufacturers do that for ease of assembly. BMW uses 6, 7, 8, 5 something millimeter female hex bolts. That's a pain in the ass. They rust and seize and get stuck in there, and you got to bang them, and sometimes you have to drill them out. If you're smart and you're careful with them, 90% of the time you can get them out without spending 6 hours drilling. I have had to do that in the past with Kennon's car. I didn't know how to do it then. We had to drill it. Honda just used a Phillips head screw. That's worse yet. So, you know, you hit it with PB for an hour, you put the screwdriver on there, you beat the shit out of it with a hammer, then you put vice grips on your screwdriver, right? Because you can't use, there's not enough torque on the end of a screwdriver. You start to turn it, there's no way it's going to turn. So I rounded all 8 of them. There's 2 on each wheel. All rounded off all 8 of them. And I get to drill out all 8 of them. I got smart by like number 3, and you drill a pilot hole and then you bore it out a little bit, and then you take a Torx T30, and this is why I always buy impact grade tools, because I beat the shit out of my tools. Line that up there, hit it as many times as you can, pound it into the screw a little bit, then you start backing it out and the head just snaps off at that point, and then you can pull it out. So none of them have rotor set screws on them anymore. The 5 lugs that hold the wheel on pinch the rotor in there too, as long as you tighten them down in a star pattern. But man, that was just freaking horrendous. I'm never doing that again. Build quality of this car is nothing, even compared to a 3 Series. It's garbage. Wow, it was horrible, but it's done. And then I test drove it, and it drives great now. There's no vibration. I got up to 80 some miles an hour. I hit the brakes lightly, hard, no vibration at all. Super smooth, silent. It's great now. So hard day at work on that. Also watered the yard. Unfortunately, didn't get any yards done. I've been trying to get to the pool for the last, I would say, 3-4 days, and every day something comes up. I'm running disaster control for somebody. If it's my family here, the grandparents or a friend or something, I like helping people, that's great, but my God, the last 5 days I'm just working my ass off. So tomorrow, knock on wood, I really want to get up. I do need to get a yard done, and then I want to hit the pool and relax for the rest of the day tomorrow. So that's going to be the plan, but who knows if that'll work out. Otherwise, I don't think there's anything else. It was hot as crap today. I sat in the garage with the door shut most of the day and a fan on. It was just miserable. You can see my greasy footprints and handprints all over the place. That car has more rust on it than the M5 and the 330 combined. I don't get it. So anyways, sorry for a one take. It was just that kind of a day. I'm gonna go up, take a nice cold shower, get something cold to drink, and go to bed. And we'll hit it again tomorrow. So, hope you guys had a better day. Oh, and another real quick bitch point. Front pistons and the calipers, easy. You leave the pad on there, you put C-clamp in it, you twist the thing on the C-clamp, it pushes the piston back into the caliper. The rear ones, I don't know, they look kind of weird. They had a cross thing in the middle and they weren't hollow, so I thought, okay, different design. Put my C-clamp on it, start tightening. Boy, it's tight. Keep tightening. Look what's happened to my C-clamp now. It's no longer square. Look at that. It broke my freaking steel C-clamp from Harbor Freight that was like $30. I am pissed about this. It does say China, it's not a real nice C-clamp, but I liked it and I always did the job, but it's freaking broken. Because Honda decided that the rear pistons should be threaded. You've got to wedge a screwdriver in there or buy the proprietary tool and thread them back into the caliper. I have never seen such a stupid design. Ludicrous. Bullshit.